Hello everyone, and welcome to
a moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Best. Now it's Lampard. Oh, he's played it in low. Vieira clears without hesitation. Played back in. And that has been cleared.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's Gerrard!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Owen. Best. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Crosses it in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's a look and plays it forward. And it's Szoboszlai. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ljungberg. Havertz. Petit proves too strong, too smart.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vieira. Petit, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's been played through.
He'd be disappointed with that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Newcastle are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to get it away. Van de Ven. Now it's Szoboszlai. Wan-Bissaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wan-Bissaka proves just a little bit too strong. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Nunez, and here's Havertz. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good shoot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, just skips past his man. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Michael
So
Owen.
into the second half.
Coming on to replace him is
0-0,
number 21,
and we're at the halfway point.
Szoboszlai!
Szoboszlai! And a goal! How they've waited, now they have it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well,
great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Szoboszlai has the space to scheme. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That has been cut short. And it's Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? So, what can they make of this? Nice-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Havertz! And he won't reach that. Darwin. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, he's got... There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ekitike clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Newcastle, number 4.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 18, Darwin Nunez. Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
Wan-Bissaka is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 14, El Haddoud. Number 19.
Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. This ended up in no man's land. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Good ball over the top.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Ljungberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ljungberg does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get away here?
Newcastle clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. And it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass somewhat off target. That's going wide left. A probing pass. That is good alertness. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Looking for a runner. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
Newcastle can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Shevchenko. Gerrard has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no joy this time. Duke is onto it in a flash. Lampard. Ekitike, who's set up one goal so far. Aims beyond the defence. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello, everyone.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Tries one from range! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driven in. Szoboszlai clears it away. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Szoboszlai.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Mohamed Salah really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Aguero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aguero. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he cuts out the supply.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice bit of trickery. Aguero gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ekitike. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rooney. Ekitike. Robson gets into a good position. Out towards the flank. He's having a hit! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. And it's Lampard. Spread it left. Szoboszlai. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rooney. And it's Tonali. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai providing an outlet on that flank. And no, he's seen through all of that. Vieira. Petit. always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And it's Tonali. Not the most accurate pass. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lampard! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's where it came from. Tonali makes a dash for it. Diouf driving forward, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. Look at the... And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Lampard.
The attendance
spread out to the left.
71,649.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking for the run. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, it's come loose. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Vieira. Lampard looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's being shifted off it. Aguero. Oh, they could break here. And it's Salah. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lampard. Tonali gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Best. That's Vieira. And it's Lampard. Ekitike, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Lampard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Robson. Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond. Decent chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Coming on the field.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Number 15, Noni Madueke.
Manchester United are making a change now. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Palmer. Nice control. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, El Hadj. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
He might have to go it alone here. Tonali. That is a brilliant interception. Vieira.
2 added minutes
Foden.
have been indicated.
That's been slipped through. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Szoboszlai! Decent hit from there. That has been cut short. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, George
Stern
Best.
test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? That pass has been well intercepted. Van Dijk. Cantona. To Gerrard. Szoboszlai. Now it's Owen. And he's lost his man here. Might be danger here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Van Nistelrooy. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United have reclaimed it. No, it's come to nothing. Szoboszlai. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a good ball out wide. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Gerrard. Vermaelen cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Owen. And it is half-time in extra time.
I would like to invite everyone to join
Well,
me
no
in
question, the
stepping
will
up
exists
and
to try and win it,
today's
but
guest,
limbs are
the true
tired,
legend of the game.
options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Foden.
Number 20, Alexis McAllister.
And here's Van
Number
Nistelrooy.
16,
Lovely, now then.
Rodri.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rodri, and they can counter here. Now it's Madueke. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
Goes for the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
For Manchester United.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Phil Foden.
Manchester United have their lead.
look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is well cleared. So much time and space here. Van Nistelrooy! Hits off target and by quite a way. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. And that's that. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable score. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Owen, and it's made its way to him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind...
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Gets his head on it! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Lampard. Petit. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Thinks best! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bruno Fernandes. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Thiago. Thiago going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. And that'll be a goal kick. Company picks it up from the goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that could set him on his way.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. We've got a goal! Cantona duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but
It's Lampard! What has happened here?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Stam. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Best. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Petit. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Aguero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Robertson. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Robson getting this one clear. Lovely bit of skill. Cross from Scholes. Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stam is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vieira! And he's there to get it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, nicely intercepted. Company. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Lampard. And he's in on Owen! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get free. He's done well to get that clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ferdinand gets it away. Well, they've got it again.
That was lovely, that.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's found the way through.
Such good technique.
Lampard. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Almost an hour gone. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Robson, decent chance!
Mohamed Salah.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Andrew Robertson coming on the field. Number 3, Rio
Oh, well
Ferdinand.
played.
Number 13.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 19.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's their second corner of the game. Berbatov plays it short. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Aguero looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Best. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Petit.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Aguero. Thiago.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Berbatov, and he was alert to it. And it's been hooked away. And here's Drogba. Drogba touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gerrard has got himself a free kick.
Eric Cantona, number 47. Phil Foden, number 19. Steven Gerrard.
And it's Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
It's a searching pass. Thiago is flagged offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Thiago. Thiago running with intent. That's going to go a long way. Into the last 5 minutes.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 5
Timber.
minutes at a time.
And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Owen. Gerrard has it in a wide position. Stam. And here's Gerrard. Now it's Cantona. Look at this. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It is close, but that is the last of it. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Would everyone
And
like
after
to
all of
join
that,
me
Jim,
in making
what are you
a special
thinking?
mention
Well,
to
it's
those
pretty
in the
clear
crowd
that there was
who
a
are
solid game
celebrating
plan
their
in place for
wedding
what was a
anniversaries
very high-pressure game. I think it shows great...